Let's get some energy into this damn show, huh?
Oh, there'll be plenty of energy. Jimmy just took some more cough medicine.
Non-drowsy stuff.
It is bizarre. He knows all the medicines that you need to take when you get sick.
He's like, oh, no, you need Buckley's.
What the hell is Buckley's?
What is Buckley's?
It's Canadian, and their motto is, it tastes awful and it works.
Really?
It's all natural. I know all the stuff that you have to take without alcohol or any type of narcotic in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it is like Vicks. It's like drinking liquid Vicks.
He goes, smell this. It smells like Vicks Vapo Rub.
Yeah, can I smell it?
Sure.
This is for the cough?
Which is, fine for rubbing into your chest.
Doesn't Theraflu have alcohol in it?
No, it's a powder.
Oh boy, he's throwing it over the board.
No, it's Theraflu is a powder. I won't take any medicine with alcohol.
Sticky cough medicine in between the faders on the board.
You buy that in Reddit,
over.
Did you get this from Canada?
No, I buy it.
Oh my God!
Isn't that horrendous?
They sell it
Isn't
right.
That awful?
And the nighttime stuff
smells like ammonia.
Yeah, it does.
Are you sure you're supposed to
holy ass? What is
phenomenal?
And that takes care of the cough.
I saw him drinking it.
I took two teaspoons. The nighttime stuff is good, but again, even the nighttime stuff has no alcohol in it. It's all natural stuff.
So join all the happy peppy people taking Buckley. Buckley made a Vegemin.
He knows it all, though, man. Jimmy's like, I don't know. He's like a pharmacist.
Yeah, but I'm very limited on what I can take. Like the really great stuff I can't take.
All the real good stuff like NyQuil. Plain old NyQuil is some of the best stuff ever.
It's a big kill! Oh, sorry.
It gives you that morphine high.
Yeah.
It's great.
Red or green?
Green. I like the regular.
Yeah.
Don't be putting any flavors into it. Old school, man.
Do you do the shots or the pills, though?
I do the shots.
Yeah, I do the shots.
You got to. It's part of the fun.
You do the shots because you give yourself a little extra.
You pass that line
just a little bit.
I'm gonna make this teeter on the top there.
After a friend of ours.
This is for an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah. I didn't know you could become addicted to that, and then one of our friends,
Jay Moore. What?
Yeah.
Don't say his last comic standing hosting name. It's not appropriate.
Oh,
really?
Man. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, Jay likes his NyQuil.
Well, you know, I haven't had it since I was in his Tahoe, and he told me about that, and I'm like, I'm never, ever, ever going to have NyQuil again.
That's a weird thing to get addicted to, though. NyQuil.
Who does that?
Jay drinks it with ice.
You're on the rocks.
Why do you have an umbrella in your NyQuil?
He was open about his addiction to NyQuil on our old radio show. I mean, it was bizarre.
That's an odd thing, though, that is over-the-counter. Like, that shouldn't be an over-the-counter drug. It's one of those things that there are plenty of over-the-counter cold medications that they give you much more of a buzz than, I don't know, some pot I've smoked. That's for sure.
Really?
Take some NyQuil.
Would you like to try the stuff I've got in my pocket?
Really? Good stuff?
Really?
I got the weed that killed Kennedy. It's great. Like all of them. It caused some planes, head to blow up in Dallas, hit a tree. All those good Kennedys.
Cough medicine or weed?
Weed.
Oh.
Weed.
Yeah. Weed. We got to say hi to Ralphie May in studio to bring some energy into the program.
Thank God.
Yeah, we were sleepy.
Yeah?
Yeah, we didn't sleep
I don't
well
blame
last
you.
night.
It's so cold.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I mean, like, my bones are hurting. It's so cold. It's like, how cold is it? It's chilly.
It's 11 degrees.
Ugh.
But we're hearing from all over the country. People are like, will you shut up? It's like minus 10 here.
Minnesota and Chicago.
Minnesota is minus 54 with the wind chill.
That's our Siberia. Those people are retarded. What are you doing there? Move.
Yeah.
The birds go south.
Yeah, people move to Minnesota.
As a bird, you're retarded.
People move to Minnesota in the summer thinking it's a good idea. You know?
Right?
Yeah, because it's so beautiful.
It's beautiful here, and look at that. You can see for miles.
And then winter hits, and they're like,
summer.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah.
The deep freeze.
Because I had to live in Buffalo, you know. A lot of people thought I enjoyed my time in Buffalo. I didn't enjoy my time in Buffalo.
Did you work with Airborne Eddie in Buffalo?
Airborne Eddie?
I remember that name. He's a radio guy up there.
Yeah, radio guy up there. Yeah.
All right. I don't know him, I don't
It was
think.
a comic from like 10 years
Airborne
ago.
Eddie. But it starts snowing in early October. It doesn't let up till like mid-May.
And at the end of the day, it's Buffalo.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You ever been to Chicago?
No.
I spent some time in Chicago last week. It is freezing.
It's so cold there.
Yeah, it's cold there.
Chicago.
I don't know how they were able
Philly
to
accent, Keith.
I don't know how they were able to build that really big, nice city in such a cold climate. Yeah, it just amazes me. I mean, all the other places in America, let's say, you know, Canada doesn't have a choice. They start pretty high up on that map. They don't have a choice. That's why they have Toronto and Montreal as far south as humanly possible. But Chicago being in America, you would think a city like that could have been in the middle of somewhere else that's a lot warmer.
Why did they start building there? Because it was cold. Maybe they started in the summer. They had a little town built up, and it got cold, and they're like, oh, we really screwed up, but look, I don't want to start over.
They're overachievers, is what they are. Because all the other cities in that area, like a Buffalo, Rochester, they never got to the status of a Chicago.
No.
Well, after Miss O'Leary's cow did all that damage and burned the whole city, they probably rebuilt and said, you know what, let's make it better than it ever would have been, by golly.
Let's show everyone.
We'll show them. That's what happens. If Mia's going to knock over a lamp, we're going to rebuild.
Oh, nice. Speaking of Mia, our friend here, Ralphie May, is on that show, Celebrity Fit Club, with Mia Tyler. And
hey, everybody's trashing her, man. I love her. I
Really?
was there. I loved it. That show which as much drama as Brother Baldwin brought to it, and as much drama as there was like undertones and stuff going over there. It was so much more relaxing than Last Comic Standing.
Really?
So much more, and the tension of being on a diet, and exercising more than you ever have, and your whole body's hurting, was a lot more pleasant experience than Last Comic Standing.
Well, what was the problem with Last Comic Standing?
Jay Moore.
No. Jay was a highlight. Jay and Rich Voss were the only reasons I showed up.
When those are the two strongest points of any piece of your life, it's really frightening. When Voss is considered one of the highlights,
you might have to re-examine. What was the problem, man?
Well, he got into a fight with Jay in the first day.
Well, no, we've heard all that.
Yeah, well, Gary did the fist fight. Right?
Yeah, and they wouldn't let me out. After my dad died 12 hours before the first show, and I told him I didn't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do this show. And they said, you have to do it. And I go, I don't want to. And they were like, well, you have to. You signed a contract. And I go, well, fine. Then next week, vote me off. I don't want to do this no more. And they were like, no, you can't. And when the ratings came back, when the numbers came back the next day, NBC Legal said that they would sue me in breach of contract if I didn't return.
Nice. There you go.
Nice, right?
There you go.
I saw that too, and that was one of the craziest moments on TV I've seen in years. I was watching it at home. I actually called you right after the show because I was like,
you're like, dude, is that real?
I'm like, well, I knew it was real. I could tell, but I was just like, wow, I got to talk to this guy. Because all of a sudden, Ralphie comes out to do his little his set, right? And everyone's in a happy, jovial mood. It's Last Comic Standing. Here's Ralphie May, very funny guy, and here he comes, And all of a sudden, he's got tears in his eyes. I was thinking you were setting up some crazy, maybe Andy Kaufman type bit.
That would have been strong, but I'm not that good.
No, but
I got to be honest with you, I'm not that good.
Because
I just set up a joke, man.
I'm thinking, where's he going with this? Like, this is a comedy show, and there's Ralphie in tears, and then all of a sudden he just announces that his dad just died.
Oh, yeah.
Like 12 hours before the taping, and then you went on to tell 2 or 3 really funny jokes that your dad liked.
Yeah, those are my.
And he pulled it together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How the hell did you do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That was worse than when I did the Tonight Show, and I had viral meningitis, and I had like a fever of 105, and I don't remember anything of it. But
you do the Tonight Show and you don't remember it.
I don't remember. Without videotape, I never would remember anything from that whole day. I was out of it. But
you were throwing up or no?
I was trying not to. That's the only thing that kept me from. I was just concentrating. Everybody's like, "You're the most relaxed comic we've ever seen on the show," and I'm like, really? I don't even remember. You were great. People were like, well, we met you last time you were here. I was just over there. But that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. That was the hardest thing. And Jay was like, Jay was a good guy. He was fighting for me to get out of there. But
you really wanted out of the show, and they wouldn't let you.
Yeah,
that's
I really wanted out of the show.
That's amazing.
And so that's why doing a Celebrity Fit Club was a dream. It was so easy. So easy.
Yeah, we're talking about Mia, and you say she's,
she's cool as hell
and stuff.
She is
comes
cool
off,
as hell.
I don't know if it's editing or something. She comes off as a real bitch.
I know.
Like a spoiled brat.
I know.
Spoiled and just awful.
We understand that they edit these shows, in a way they want to present you, but I don't know.
Could you find an 800-pound girl sexy?
No, but hey man, if you're drunk enough, yeah, but you'll bang a fold.
Yeah, but
just for the
doesn't mean
story.
they're sexy though.
Well, I mean, they gotta have some type of sexiness about them to keep an erection. I mean, you got, especially when you're loaded. I mean, you gotta. I mean,
not necessarily though, man. I've gotten a rod one time. A dog stepped on my little thing, and I got my dick, and I was on Viagra, and I got a rod. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to be sexy. It's
a
true.
dog stepped on.
No, I'm not even kidding. I'm being funny. Yeah, it was playing with one of Bob's dumb dogs, and it was stepping on my mule. I was like, oh wow, and I had to put it down. And it wasn't that I'm into dogs. I'm not trying to be wacky, but it just happened because I had a Viagra in the system.
Whose dog?
Bob Kelly's dog was just stepping on my. Yeah, but it was like it was just from the pressure.
That dog's probably trained to give erections. It was Bob Kelly's dog.
That's sicko.
That's sicko. Lick the taint. Lick the taint.
It licked the helmet and then sat up like it was expecting a treat. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just saying that you don't have to be necessarily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, if they'd asked me, because I was 800 pounds, I was a sexy bitch. I don't give a damn, I don't care. I'll tell you the truth.
Well, Anthony brought this show to our attention. We can't get enough of it.
I know. I love watching it.
I got to say this about it. I got to be honest with you, man. I don't even know half the shit that was going on. I forgot that you can cuss here. Okay. Free him. Anyway, I didn't know half that shit was going on because I just show up. Yeah, I'd fly in, on
because
Saturday.
you guys don't even hang out in a house or something. You just you guys are just showing up, to tape this thing, do a little exercises, get your therapy, and weigh in, and then
so you have to do the weight loss stuff and the exercising at home, also on your own time, wherever you can.
I worked out too much. I doubled what they recommended me to do, and I was doing weight training and stuff. And so at first I lose a lot of weight, and then I start to plateau, and then I actually gain weight. But they do a body mass index of me, and I lost on the show 68 pounds, and I gained 34 pounds of muscle. And so I lost 68 pounds of fat, 34 pounds of muscle.
All right, they didn't account for that, huh?
Well, they do. They show you they do a body mass index, and he tells you.
But as far as weight goes and getting up on that huge scale.
Yeah. On that, sometimes you look like you're a mutt, and I didn't know that. I didn't realize that what was going on until they did a test of like a body mass index of like what makes you up.
So we know that you lost 68 pounds.
Yeah.
Thanks for wrecking the show for us.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I don't really care. I'm just kidding.
No, it's good. It's a good show.
We think Mia's a bitch. We think Wendy, the Snapple lady, is just out of her mind.
Oh, no, she's a sweetheart. She's hysterical. Yeah, I'm going to bring her in here. I'm going to get her in.
Coming up with excuses that she overate her whole life because at 2 she wasn't the center of attention anymore because her parents,
twins, God
forbid, decide to have more kids.
Yeah.
That's a little wacky.
Yeah, when she's laying down with the hypnotist and she's crying, it was, it's so hard to watch shows like that and go, oh yeah, I really feel for
it. Because you're a jaded radio guy, okay? Like millions of women across the country were like, oh, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. That's the reason.
Great. Wendy's giving everyone an excuse to overeat,
Because I have a clip of me actually watching the show.
Yeah.
If that was
it gets me going.
If that was a legitimate reason for overeating, could you imagine how many fatties there would be out there on the streets?
It would almost be the largest population of fat people in the world.
Interesting.
When's the last time she was in a Snapple commercial? How many years has that been?
It's got to be 10 years.
No, she's doing them again. They dumped the original campaign when Snapple was bought out by the Quaker Oats people.
Why do they like it?
They just wanted something new, man.
Okay. I think it was the 80s, though. I think it was like late 80s she was doing those.
Late 80s to early 90s, like 94, 95, something like that. And then they dumped the campaign, and then now they got her back for voiceover and stuff like that there. And
what the hell was she doing?
Working at Snapple.
Before they brought her back, though.
She executive assistant at Snapple, same job she had when she was doing the commercial.
Oh, all right. So she never left the company. She just wasn't the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was actually an employee of Snapple, and they just made her a spokesperson.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what a. See, she must have been around the office after doing a few commercials.
She's the big star around the office.
Yeah. Did you just say what a big C?
Yeah, I still watch that one.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, we
really?
Yeah, we even have this.
Warning! C-word alert! C-word alert! Warning!
I'll let some of the women know that word might be coming up.
Yeah,
and to buckle in.
We're user friendly. We want more women listening to the show, so we're trying to smooth out some of the edges, not all of them, but
they need to show a picture, y'all, advertising for XM.
Yeah.
You're relatively handsome, Opie.
There you go.
And then there's Anthony.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
I have a nice personality.
Not on the certificate, there's no Anthony.
All right, don't get Anthony started with that again. Ralphie, so we got to take you to task. What were you thinking with the underwater footage? No one looks good underwater, bro.
No. I to be honest with you,
and you know, a good old VH1 just exploiting that video clip over and over again. And the promos and everything. Here's Ralphie May. How much did you weigh at that point?
480.
480 underwater footage of Ralphie trying to swim.
Yeah.
It was.
Do you know what the sad thing is?
It was horrific, Ralphie.
I'm the best swimmer on my team.
Really?
I was the best one, the fastest one, and when Kim Coles couldn't get the pylon, I jumped back in and got that one, and that was actually the one you see on tape, not me versus Baldwin.
Really?
Yeah. Well, she decided get a fancy dry suit or wetsuit that kind of is buoyant.
Yeah, it's buoyant, so she wasn't able to go down.
She couldn't dive down and get the pylons.
Yeah.
In the little contest or relay race you guys were running.
Yeah, that's what she said. But when I was there, and she was like, my eyes, my hair, blah, 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 whatever. All right, don't worry about it. The diamond turned out to be Fugazi. It wasn't no good. It did. Joe Ganascoli.
Are you kidding? The diamond?
It turned out to be like worth like $1,500 or something like that.
What was it, cubic zirconia or something?
No, it was a diamond, but it was like
wait, now explain
M quality or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Explain. One of the weeks they gave out this diamond. And
diving for diamonds.
Okay, and the dude from The Sopranos won it, and he was going to give it to his fiance, right?
Yeah.
And they said it was worth what, $15,000 or something like that, and it's only worth $1,500.
If it would have been a D quality, it would have been worth $15,000.
Really?
But it was like
crap.
It was like yellowy and fractured. You could see it.
Oh no! And did he still give it to her?
Oh no. He traded it in for something much smaller, and that was actually good.
Wow! Yeah. What a bunch of cheapos over there.
Well, they were looking for anything for free. I mean, this was a huge budget show. I mean, they were paying everybody, and then they were paying Ant way too much, and they had to rent that big ass monastery in
enough of Ant.
The nunnery.
Enough of Ant.
I've had it with him.
What show is that?
Enough.
Celebrity Fit Club.
Ant's in that? I didn't see it.
Ant's on a lot of stuff right now.
Ant's the host, and I don't get it.
Oh, I don't know. He's pretty over the top, though. That guy really gets me going.
Oh, shut up, you liar.
I don't know. I like that. I can't get enough. In show business, you really don't see a lot of over-the-top homosexuals, so it's just kind of nice to have that, novelty.
As he flirts with the straight guys through the whole show. All right, we get it.
I know.
We get it.
You know what cracks me up is that the first time he did that activate the scales thing at the end of the show, it was like, activate the scales. It was like, hey, Pauline, Jesus.
Yeah.
You want to try that one again? Push it up a little. Was it gay? Could you tell I was gay? No, a feather boa fell out of your mouth, okay? No, you're not gay.
He does have a little Pauline to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the end of the show, when they throw you guys on those giant scales.
Yeah.
Dude, if I would have known about that, I might have thought second thoughts.
All right, thank you. Thank you for saying, because I was going to call you out on that. I'm like, man, that is just...
It's like, just let's pile the meat on the scale and see which side is lighter.
Let's get fatty.
That's it.
And then you have Ant going, the scales don't lie.
The scales don't lie.
So melodramatic. But the whole show overall, I'd do it again.
Yeah.
I'd do the show right now. I enjoyed what I got from it. I'd show up high and I'd work out, and that's the only way I work out. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going to work out unless I'm high, because it hurts.
Work out high?
It hurts. Yeah. I've physically been in a lot of pain for the last 4.5 months working out. I mean, people say it'll stop. You won't be as sore if you work out every day. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It fucking hurts. I mean, it hurts really bad. Okay? And I've been looking at the Food Network like it's porn. I swear to God. I'm watching, there was a bitch on there cooking a big-ass cake, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck that cake. That cake, ain't no calories in fucking the cake, let me tell you. And I'm like, I'll pull a 3-way with a cheesecake if it's looking at me weird. You dirty little cheesecake, you want this too?
You still working out?
Yeah. I worked out yesterday with a trainer at the gym across the street. I'm at the Parker Meridian, so there's a gym right beside it. I took a train. I walked on the treadmill. I did about 3 miles on the treadmill, and then I spent an hour training. Doing arms, back, and
how much
legs.
you weigh these days?
I don't know. There's not like a lot of scales to like measure me. But
well, you had your stomach.
I keep
stomach
on
stapled, right?
Yeah, I had the gastric bypass thing.
Wow.
Last November. I've lost about 200 pounds. I mean, that was at the end of the show. I lost over 200 pounds, and so I just keep on losing weight. You know, I don't know. My pants get bigger. When I started Celebrity Fit Club, I was wearing 68 or 70.
Where do you get 70?
The fat guy store.
Pants.
They call it a big and tall, but it's a fat guy store. I never see no tall dudes in that thing. Never once I go, wow, who you play for? Okay, no. It's always a bunch of fatties.
Oh, God,
That's
big
just,
and tall.
Yeah, that's just to make it cool, I guess.
Yeah.
So they call it big and tall.
Oh yeah, he's
Instead
not
of
he's not
bigums.
fat.
It's not the fat guy store.
Yeah, fat guy store.
Bigums.
I think fat guy store's got a certain je ne sais quoi.
Wow, you got a 70?
Yeah, 70, and now I wear 58s. Wow. So
Wow.
moving down.
I was
Yeah.
I was down when we got fired. I was down to 30, which was ridiculous. That's way too small for me, but I just didn't feel like eating after you lose your
Teenage
career.
boy pants.
Oh,
But
yeah.
y'all didn't
Now-
lose your career. You got paid. You were paid by those people.
Well,
to
yeah,
shut up.
but I mean, it worked out in the long run. We didn't know what the hell was going to happen to us. We didn't know if we were going to get fired. Every day we thought we were going to get fired and we were going to be blackballed and we would never do this again.
Yep.
So it kind of
Well,
plays on your mind a little
radio.
bit.
You go get a new name and go do another show.
Well, we did have some interest, but we didn't really know for sure how this was going to pan out. And
No.
and you know, to be honest with you, yeah, it's the best thing that ever happened to us. We'll go
Well,
on,
you'll
go on TV and tell everyone how morally it was wrong and where. But the reality is, it made us bigger in the end.
Man, that was the greatest move, and America's way too uptight. And I love that you gained like 3 stripes in my book. Okay, you know.
Yeah, people get a little crazy about that, you know.
Well, I think there should be more of that. I mean, come on, let's do it again. Can
People
we
don't
have
like
can we
shaking
have the
anything
sex
up.
Olympics again?
Probably not.
Why
I don't
not?
think.
But the important thing is that at one point Opie was a 30, and I mean that little V he has coming off his stomach. I mean,
You're dirty. Norton, you make me feel gross.
I can't even look at him when he goes down that road.
why? What's wrong with
us some
that?
of that.
If you had a nice car,
Drink some more of that Vic stuff.
I'd say you have a great car. If you have like a really nice lower abdomen V, what's wrong with this friend pointing it out?
Make him stop, Anthony.
Stop
please.
it.
Thank you.
You're creeping me out.
Really?
Why?
All right, listen. Why
So
don't we
sometimes when I see Opie, I picture him on a surfboard relaxing.
all right. Ralphie May.
Yeah, baby.
Give the plugs. I mean, you're hanging, but give the first plugs here. I don't even know where you're playing. I think it's
I'm in
Bananas
Poughkeepsie and bananas in Poughkeepsie and
tonight, tomorrow. When are you?
Thursday and Friday.
You want
and
them just
Saturday
standing
and
in the
Sunday.
cold?
I'm some other place. I don't know where I'm at, to be honest with you.
Well,
I don't know.
isn't
I know I'm in Poughkeepsie.
Isn't that the
Okay,
whole
and
reason to go on
Bananas.
a radio show, though, to know where you're
No,
going to be? So
not this one. I come on here to
do you
hang
want
out
people
with you
just
guys.
to stand out in the cold and wait for you to maybe show up to do a show?
Yes, they do that.
Is it Poughkeepsie, Bananas, Thursday and Friday, possibly?
Yes.
And then Saturday, Sunday at the other one in Jersey, maybe?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
Hello, exactly.
Exactly. No, I don't come here to plug anything. I come here to hang out with
really?
you guys. And
Oh, really? You don't
and-
plug anything? How are those 3 fingers of yours?
No, it was a Fonzie. It was a Fonzie,
Hey.
and you know what? I've been told not to speak of that day that
Right.
never happened. Okay, so if you would like
Well,
to broach that subject, then let's by all means let's
You
let's
brought
go
up
food good.
plugging, and I saw differently last time you were
You actually didn't see anything. It was Anthony the whole time.
I
Okay?
thought.
Yeah, but Anthony gave me a full report.
I get
my
a
friend.
little bit. I get a little bit of a reprieve on that one because I actually didn't put my thumb in her. All right.
Right.
She put my thumb in her.
Right.
So
Okay.
we got a commercial break. Fantastic. Commercial break coming up.
Oh,
Jimmy gets all nervous.
Jimmy's getting a little nervous.
Yep.
Jim likes this gig. He
Jimmy,
really
yeah,
does.
Jim sees 50 people in a club for another 2 years and says, commercial break coming up, folks.
The Barry very worst of the Opie and Anthony FU line.
I just started listening recently. This fucking Lady Di bitch is so fucking annoying. You gotta take this bitch off the air, shoot her fucking fat ass, take her up in a hot air balloon, fucking fire her ass down, fucking. This lady's fucking life is fucking meaningless.
Yeah, this FU goes out to Opie. Yeah, Opie, you missed the perfect opportunity to use your new sound clip, the little mini-me. Alright. You're talking about how little Jimmy Norton was so small compared to the huge stripper or porn star that was right next to him, and you could have played it right there and then. So, Opie, give it to Anthony. He would use it better. Fuck you.
I'm driving to work. Johnny fucking Cash. Johnny Cash. What the fuck? Yeah, I want to leave a big fuck you to Opie and Anthony, Jimmy Norton, and Steve. I don't know who decides these songs you play on your fucking variety hour, dude. But how the fuck are you going to play Eminem's Lose Yourself on an explicit language fucking radio station and have it edited? You guys are fucking morons. Fuck you.
Yeah, I want to give a big fuck you out to Noah. That stupid shit for leaving the show. One of the best things that ever happened to him. Just abandoning you guys. What a fucking idiot. God, if he's complaining about not having money, he should just sleep in the fucking studio. So Noah, fuck you.
You know, I'd love to give an FU, but I don't care about it. I honestly don't care. I don't care.
I want to leave a FU to the New York City Police Department Emergency Services Unit. Bunch of fucking cowards. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, this is Rob. I wanted to give a big fuck you to Ed, motherfucker. Takes my ideas at work, goes to the boss, steals them, tells him he's here, blames all his problems on everybody else. I just want to give you a big fuck you, Ed.
Just want to leave a big FU to the Ben Salem pig that was tagging my wife while I was overseas risking my ass. Keep hiding behind your friggin' bed, you fucking coward. You get the balls to face me. You get the balls to screw a soldier's wife, but you get the balls to face. You're such a fucking coward. Fuck you. I want to give a big FU to all of you calling the FU line. Fuck you. Fuck you, 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 fuck you.